At the point that I'm at now, I'd be interested to see how people are going to receive my opponent. Like, I know what I'm going to do when I get up there. You know what I mean? So I just be super interested to see, like, well, when is the crowd going? You know what I mean? It's been a long time since, like when you watch my material, like, all jokes aside, it's like the crowd is going retarded every other bar. I've yet to see somebody stand in front of me and, like, the room is just shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking, and I'm like, it's been like, I think maybe Geechee was the last time a nigga, like, slammed the house on my head.
That's a
Like,
fact.
I'm talking about, like, in a real fight, to whereas
No nine.
he's wilding this round, and I'm like, ah, shit, I gotta kick up right here. And then he wild, and then I wild, and then it's been a long time since that happened. So until that happens, I just don't see nobody beating me. Like, with, and I'm just speaking on how we talking about his last 9 rounds, how we see him shaking a room damn near every other bar. If Surf walks in there this next battle and shakes the room every other bar like he's been doing, how the fuck does Cortez beat him?
He
Nigga not
doesn't.
shaking like the scariest person I could have battled in the space of, like, how I could shake a room was Twerk, and I cleared him. There's nobody shaking a room that consistently right now, like that, like a easy, you know what I mean? Shit like that, chess, like, all the niggas is my niggas. Rock, like Danny, you feel me? Type shit. Like, Danny's a consistent room shaker. If I'm being 100, it ain't Nitty's a consistent, but it ain't too many niggas that's just consistent. Like, I'm talking about rapping, Geechee, wilding the whole round. Niggas ain't really. It's EFB and gun titles wilding the whole round. Like, outside of, if I'm being respective 100, outside of that, ain't no full round wilding niggas.
Nah, respectfully though, I ain't gave Court nothing since he let T-Rex put him on that goddamn couch. It been a wrap since then for
Nigga
me.
lost to Rum Nitty like 4 times. Boy, drunk as shit. Fuck,
Oh
not
shit.
four
Go ahead,
times.
Monty, and then we're gonna get to the other hands as well.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. I was trying to address what you were saying earlier. I think you spun the narrative to an extent. Like, there are people, I think they're looking at Cortez in a worse light than what he is. I know for the people that are saying like Cortez is trash, I think they're just trolling. Like, we know he's not. Like, I know I've seen trash. Like, he's not trash. He's just very underwhelming.
My fault.
So
My
I
phone
just
was
feel like,
my fault. I had called. What you said?
oh, um, I was saying, like, I feel like the fan, like, you kind of spun the narrative to like a certain extent, to where the fans are looking at Cortez worse than what he actually is.
You
Like,
talking about
I
within,
don't.
like, the last 10 years? Right. 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 Right.
Yes,
Right.
like, think he's trash. Like, and I think the fans know. I think you know that he's not trash. He's just underwhelming. Like, I've seen trash. I can name some trash battle rappers, but they already got me blocked. So let me just be quiet. But anyway, I
Yo,
just feel like people are saying, "Oh, he's gonna be horrible. Like, he can't, put on a good performance." That's where I have issue with. Like, we haven't seen him show any light of greatness at all. Like, that's what
Greatness
I
is
have
a.
a problem with.
I think that we use a lot of words loosely in this culture. Um, because if you say something like, let's say, if we say, like, if we can't use the same word for certain shit, and it's just like, I'll use my opponent, so it's like I'm not just shitting on anybody. Like, if we say Surf's been great the last 3 battles, and then say we can't act like we ain't seen flashes of greatness from Cortez. What greatness are you talking about?
You right? Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm
Oh
just saying. No,
shit.
I'm saying we can't use the same words. Like, we, you know what I mean, we like classic and shit like that. Like, we be using a
That's
lot of these words loose as hell in this culture. Like, loose, like, on some, like, if you calling, like respect to certain niggas. If you calling this nigga goat or this nigga a vet, you can't use that same term for the next nigga if the next nigga don't level up to, like, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to sway your opinion. I think Cortez really could tap in if he want to tap in. Like, I do, a focus Cortez, he can go somewhere. But I'm not about to act like I've seen a Cortez that's look anywhere as scary as how what we've seen where Surf could go.
Yeah, of course not. I have you winning like very clear. I just don't like the narrative people keep like acting like he's just trash, like he can't say anything fire, he can't put on a good performance. That's just my
No, but
issue with the whole.
that's gonna be the same reason. I mean, like, it's pros and cons to that, because that's gonna be the same reason why they acting like he turning up on me, because they like the same way. Like, these fans create their own narratives in their head. These fans are oh, Cortez is ass, he's horrible, he's terrible, and listening to the interviews and what I'm saying and stuff. So when he get up there and he say two or three dope things, they come like, oh shit, he Cortez is doing. You know what I mean? So damned if you do, damned if you don't with them shits. Narratives help and hurt.
And speaking of that, I just got one more question. So say if I don't think it's gonna be debatable. I have you winning very clear, but let's just
It's a
say if in
debatable.
the bill, yeah, is that gonna work in your favor, or is that gonna work in Cortez's favor?
Um, I wouldn't say work in his favor. He has to use it in his favor. Like, if I'm Cortez, you have to know how to market having. I had to just had a debatable with Surf. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm outside. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll just work in his favor. You get what I'm saying? Type shit. But if he could
Mhm.
use it to his advantage. You know what I mean? And then with me, of course that don't work in my favor. Like, come on, I'm Surf. I'm supposed to clear Cortez. I'm supposed to beat Cortez by 40. Let them tell it. You know what I mean? But being as though I'm booked for my next X amount of battles, they'll be worried about who I'm battling next soon as this over. So it don't really matter to me what they think about it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I really do agree with the whole greatness thing. Like, I feel like battle rap fans, supporters, we really do like throw that greatness word like around, top tier, God, GOAT, all that. We throw it around very easily,
very
and it
easily,
makes
like very easily, like
I hate it.
you got like
And I really hate the whole debatable thing. Like, I feel like, that's for this whole participation ribbon culture. Like, nobody wants to be a loser. Like, if you fucking lost, you fucking lost. Like, I mean, don't granted there have been some debatable battles, but I be feeling like some of the shit that we say debatable, I be like, no, you definitely lost. Like, you definitely lost. I get it. I'm sorry. Here's your blue ribbon, I guess, whatever. But
Blue
um
ribbon.
yeah, because I guess, this culture is very sensitive. Nobody wants to say that motherfuckers lost. Like, you lost. I'm sorry. Try again next time and try harder. Like, that's how I feel. Even with like when people be choking, I feel like unless you just come back for real hard, you, yeah, I ain't mean it like that, but
Girl
but
talk. The
once
hell?
you come back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, you might redeem yourself, but you fucking lost. That's just how I mean, and maybe I don't know, but that's how I feel. Like, stop making everybody can't be great. If everybody's great, then who we gonna battle? And I say we because I'm about to be on somebody's stage.
Let's talk heavy. Let's
that was
go.
your introduction to the culture. The fuck?
I I'm just saying. I
I'm joking.
mean, I'm not saying it's easy. I would never disrespect the craft like that, but um
No, it's not easy. But my thing is this: like I said, if battle rap was a contact sport, or we could actually keep score, you would see the difference. Like, let's say all battles was judged, right? And like I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like,
You
for
cutting
example,
out, sir.
easy. All right, wait till I'm gonna say something when I get upstairs.
All right.
okay, cool. I thought it was my Android. Damn, good, great.
You don't got it. Not
Time
your.
to get my phone. It's time.
Come on, Mary Jane.
Okay, well, we not gonna do that. All right. Who had they? Okay, Milani's dad.
Gotta, yeah. Let's wait until Sir can like. He said
He
he.
can hear. He just can't talk.
I know, but if somebody got a question for him, he gotta be able to respond. They hear him clearly, right?
I'm
Baby,
good.
this your space. I'm just
Okay.
talking shit.
I'm I'm good. I'm
We
good.
gonna
Shoot it.
go. D.
Shoot it.
Cherie,
I'm good.
Dev.
Hey yo, gut
Uh,
titles, what up? Cola,
what's good,
sir, what
Polo?
up? Rain, my nigga Rain, what up?
What's good?
Black Compass, Black Compass.
Yeah, what y'all ain't here talk about? Uh,
No, Sir just kicking it with
Shit.
us a little bit. You know what I mean?
Kicking it.
Kicking it with the gang shit, Tizzy gang
That's
was
all
crazy
kicking
with
it.
Bird.
Kicking it
Yeah.
with Tizzy gang.
Tizzy
You know
gang
the vibe.
shit.
Hey, yo, sir, you ready for
Gang
Cortez?
Gang.
shit.
Yeah, y'all
So
know the
let's say
You
this
ready
vibe.
for Cortez?
real quick. I'm gonna say this real quick, Polo. Hold that
Yes,
thought.
sir.
I appreciate everybody that came in here once again, rocking with TZ Gang. Appreciate Surf so much for spending
Rain.
today.
We can't hear you.
Rain, come up for air.
We're not doing that. We're
Hey
not
Polo, who you got, Polo?
doing that.
Yo, it's a tough one.
I ain't like the way you was talking on that motherfucking interview, nigga.
Ooh,
It's a tough
You
one.
old you old devil's advocate ass nigga.
ooh.
Nah, but look, this is the thing though. Cortez not like John Calico and Twerk in the sense where he can't really afford to
Hey Polo,
lose.
y'all always say this, bro. The last nigga always wasn't like the last. Y'all always say this. Yo, John, man, niggas don't beat John. Like, who really beats
No. I'm
John
saying, but
clearly?
John
Nobody.
could afford to lose though. Cortez can't afford to lose this one, so it's gonna be a different kind of hunger.
Why he can't afford to lose if he been losing half his career?
Nah, this a build up though. Like you like the nigga that's been picking on him his whole career, so you could lose to a lot of niggas, but you can't lose to the nigga that been picking on you. So this one of those for sure.
So what that got to do? Can we talk about what about skill level? Like, when do that come into play? What the fuck?
Ah,
Affording to lose, like I can't. Like, if they tell me,
I ain't say I got
yo,
Cortez winning
if
now.
they tell
What
me,
we
yo,
doing?
I'm gonna shoot your mother in the foot if you lose a game of basketball to LeBron James. I can't lose that game, but am I gonna lose? When do talent come into play? You talking about, well, yo, he can't lose this one.
I
He
think
gotta
I,
beat me though, right?
I think he could. I think he could definitely wrap up there with you, but I don't think he. I
Oh,
don't know about your momentum. See, you got momentum. That's the thing in a lot of these. Your momentum is what he fighting. To be honest.
Bro
I have
playing
a lot
devil's
of momentum.
advocate
I
for
have a
real.
lot of momentum when I'm on that stage,
devil's
Polo.
advocate is
Yeah,
real.
yeah. You like the Rock in this motherfucker. So like, he definitely gonna have an uphill fight. Like that ain't going. That ain't gonna be like Cortez, my man. But this a hard one.
The nigga got from the valley. Fuck, are we talking about? I'm sorry. I'm going mute. I'm playing Polo.
Nah, I can't, yo. I
Hey,
ain't gonna front. I couldn't even hear your joke because it sounded like you was in a blender. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
No,
was.
I was talking.
Yo.
All right, Polo, see me out back. I'm your mouth.
What?
I'm sick of your mouth.
hey,
I had enough of you.
hey,
It's like
hey,
the
real
third
shit though.
space.
Like,
This like the third space you. All right, Polo, I got you. Got your
hey,
ass.
hey, what's the last big battle Tez won to everybody, man?
I guess
Twerk,
official.
maybe.
I think the
Official in them two
official low
minute tournament
key,
rounds.
official low
It's
key.
it's official, and that wasn't really that memorable.
Don't do that. He still wiped the
I
floor with her.
mean, I mean, she didn't rap.
Right.
Yeah, Polo. You need to stop with
He
Polo.
still won though. Like I don't know.
True, but official show up prepared. He's out of there.
We don't
I
know
I
that.
was about to
Yeah,
Hey,
say,
and
if
if
we're not
and if
about
if
to
I'm the
if
act
only one
like,
on the
yeah, we're
racetrack, I
not doing that.
win.
if I showed up with the winning lottery ticket from yesterday, I would be a multi-millionaire right now. So like anybody can say
I,
anything.
okay, so Polo, Polo Associates, we're not doing that.
I
All
never
right.
be an
We
associate.
are
I'm
not doing
always Lorena better. Come on now. What we doing?
Polo associate is crazy.
Come
That's
on now.
We're
crazy.
not
This
doing
Associate? What?
this Lorena better, baby.
is wild.
Yeah,
So we got some hands. We're gonna get to
it's
the
cool.
hands
It's
you
cool.
heard.
I'm gonna beat his ass and then pull back up on Polo. Like,
I'm right there. I'm in the middle of y'all battle. Me and
all
Cola
right,
right there.
Nah, Polo, play devil's advocate with that. Fuck.
Fool.
We're gonna go to the hands.
it's cool.
So
I'm gonna look you right
Illusory,
in your face every time I land a fucking sledgehammer on that nigga. I'm gonna look at you every time, right out the fucking gate, right out the gate.
told you this nigga's hurt.
I'm pressing AMG right out
No.
the fucking gate.
No. Nah, don't
Not
do
out the
that.
gate.
Chill,
Not out the
T.
gate, sir.
Chill. Not
Oh
out the gate.
shit.
Not out the gate.
Nah, cause y'all niggas, you got me mad, Polo. I heard that.
I seen you say that you only got two white tees. You got one in the closet for daylight, and then you got one more. You bringing that out for Cortez, or that's staying there?
Nah. I really don't think like grandson for. Come on, Polo, grandson. Like that's excessive.
But it's not even just for Tez though. It's for the people in the building.
My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My phone run. What you say? That's
Yeah,
excessive.
I said it's not even for Tez. It's for people in the building. Cause niggas want to see the Rock do the people's elbow.
Yeah, but that's not like the people's elbow. That's a whole human. I got you know how much energy. That's a whole nother person. Like it take a lot to it take a lot out of me to summon grandson. That's not like no, like you ever seen like you know when Jean Grey like she be hurting herself when she use her powers. You ever seen X Men?
The
Yeah.
white tee is like the Tombstone power driver.
I mean, like I can't be grandsoning. Like I just can't be grandsoning for no reason. That's all I'm saying. I can't be grandsoning. I might have it under my hoodie or something.